the paper to be daddy.
Could you be just a little more specific?
I'm going to be mommy, and you're going to be daddy. Duh.
Oh, that's what you mean. Something's nagging at me about how she phrased this. Wait, is this a marriage proposal? And then her mother comes in.
You can't do that. I'm the one in love with him. Tomoki, please marry me.
Wait, you two? Both mother and daughter have proposed to me. How did this even happen? It all started this afternoon. It was a nice spring day that just invites you to come out. That's when I suddenly came across a young girl. Is something wrong? Is she lost?
I made a mistake and got lost.
Oh, that's pretty bad. What kind of mistake?
The sun looked so nice, so I wanted to go out and...
Just like me. Wait, what am I saying? Where's your home?
Are you going to ask where I'm going next?
No, that's not it. I think it's pretty normal for people to ask where you live.
I can say my address.
Wait, are you gonna help me?
You're a superhero who helps lost children get back home, aren't you?
Sure. Actually, I'm the one getting lost and figuring out what I should do. How about we go to a police box first?
No! Don't take me to the police! Anything but that!
Okay, no police box then. What could have happened between her and the police in the past? If she's this distraught about this, I guess I'll have to take her home myself. Well then...
What is it? Oh, I haven't told you my name yet.
Not that. Why am I counting you like this?
My name's Anri Takahashi. What's your name?
I'm Tomoki Sato. What grade are you in, Emery?
I'm in the 2nd grade.
So, she's about 7, I guess. The way she talks seems a bit mature for her age, though.
What about you, Mr. Sato? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 27.
Ooh, that's the same age as my mommy.
Huh? I guess your mom's pretty young.
Mm-hmm. She's beautiful and really popular. She's no match for me, though.
What could a 7-year-old possibly be scheming? I had quite the precocious 2nd grader in my arms. I also had a sneaking suspicion she was enjoying this more than she let on. If I don't think about it, it won't happen. It's something you think more and more as an adult. She led me to her home and I put her down.
The door's open, so wait here. I'm sure Mommy will want to fill you with thank yous.
Fill me? What's that supposed to mean? Nah, it's okay. Anyway, I've got to get home now.
You can't! Don't leave me!
Now she's back to being a child? I mean, she is a child, but I just remembered something I have to do.
Just wait! You can go after you meet Mommy.
And so I've decided to stick around until I've met her mother.
Mommy, I'm home! Welcome back, Henri. And who? Tomoki?
Miss Takahashi? Wait, you're Amri's mom?
Yes, that's me.
Little did I know that I already know the person greeting us at the door. Amri's mom is Yukari Takahashi, a cleaning lady at the company I work for. She works hard on top of being beautiful and beloved at work, not to mention that all the men secretly have their eye on her. There are even men who stay and work overtime just to see her come into the office to clean. I've also admired her in the past. I never would have thought she already had a 7-year-old child, though. Her husband's a lucky man.
Henri, why were you with Tomoki? I got lost and he helped me. He did? Oh, thank you so much for bringing my daughter home.
It was nothing, really.
If you have time, you should come in for tea or something.
It's okay. I'm glad Amri's back home safe and sound. I really have to be on my way.
Wait a minute! Don't go! We haven't thanked you enough yet!
It's okay, seriously. I do have to...
Please, just indulge her this once.
I guess I'm not going anywhere unless I say yes. I guess a cup of tea wouldn't hurt. And so I entered the Takahashi household under these circumstances. Huh? You're a single mother?
Yes, my ex ended up going after another woman.
Oh my gosh, well, I think it's his loss.
What do you mean by that?
You're very popular around the office, you know?
Who? Me?
Yes, you work hard and you get along with everyone. None of the men have approached you before?
There have been a few. I thought they were only joking. And actually, there's someone I'm interested in.
Oh, really?
That's why I've always turned down everyone's invitations.
I see. I wonder who she has her eye on. I kind of want to know.
Wait, Mommy. Is the person you like... Henri, stop. Can you wait in the other room for a bit?
Yukari?
Oh, look at the time. Will you stay for dinner?
You really don't have to go that far for me.
Mommy's food is super yummy. Stay and eat with us, Mr. Sato.
If you really don't mind. So I ended up staying for dinner too. Yukari's food really was good, and for a moment it felt like we were eating as a family. Yukari is considerate, and she's actually pretty funny once you've had a chance to really talk to her. Henri is obedient to her mother, and, like most children, doesn't have much of a filter. Having a family would be pretty nice.
Tomoki, would you like more tea?
Thank you, but it's getting late.
Oh, you're right.
Dang, that was really cute.
You should sleep over tonight.
I really shouldn't, right, Yukari?
She's right. Please stay for the night.
Excuse me?
Please, Tomoki.
How can any guy turn them down when they're this cute? Still, though, thank you, but I don't think I can. I have work tomorrow. Whether or not Henri was actually lost, I brought her home and I'm overstaying my welcome. I really need to go home for the day.
Oh, I have an idea. Sign a paper to be daddy.
Say that again? Once again, I had a bad feeling about what Henri just said. Sign a paper? Be daddy? What does she mean? Does Henri even understand what she's saying? Could you be just a little more specific?
I'm going to be mommy, and you're going to be daddy. Duh!
Oh, that's what you mean. That's about what I expected to hear from a child, but Henri had this serious glint in her eyes. I could sense she was serious about wanting to marry me when suddenly...
You can't do that! I'm the one in love with him. Tomoki, please marry me!
Wait, you too? No, Yukari has proposed to me too. Both mother and daughter have asked to marry me. Wait a minute! Yukari, you mentioned being interested in someone. You meant me?
Yes! Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing.
So all parties could have time to calm down, I left and went home. However, I couldn't fall asleep after I got home. I couldn't believe the person I admired was romantically interested in me. Some days later, I met with Yukari somewhere close to the office.
I'm really so sorry about yesterday.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
I regret what Henri has done to bother you.
She's a bright girl, isn't she? On a different note, why have you been interested in me this whole time?
It's a bit embarrassing, but, do you mind?
Not at all. Please tell me.
It started last year. I had just started working for your company as a janitor.
Thank you for your efforts.
Good work today.
This office is always so clean thanks to you.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm just cleaning stuff, but you always took the time to greet me. It's not a flashy job, and it's not like I make that much money from it. But I was always happy to hear the kindness in your voice when you spoke to me. I learned your name from that and started to develop feelings for you.
Why, you check the contents before you throw things out.
I'm very sorry.
Sir, what's the matter? She just threw away important documents we were going to use for a meeting.
I'm very sorry.
Do we have the file data on the computers? I was going to save them after the printouts were finished, but the computer shut down before I could do so. What about the previous version of the files? We do have those. Then I'll take care of the meeting material somehow. What do you mean by somehow? I'll take the in-progress files and complete them myself. I can have them done today if I work overtime. Very well, Sato. I'm sorry to make you do this, but thank you.
Mr. Sato? And then 2 nights later... Mr. Sato?
Miss Takahashi, are you working the night shift?
Yes, could I speak with you for a moment? I wanted to say thank you for helping me the other day. Are you still working on those meeting materials?
Yes, I am, but don't worry, I'll be ready for the meeting.
But if it weren't for me...
Don't worry about it. Still, that's a big oversight. The chief occasionally loses materials before a meeting, and this was probably more than usual. Thinking back on it, I didn't touch anything on anyone's desks. I just emptied whatever was in the trash cans. In that case, he probably threw away the documents by accident.
Then why are you working so hard?
Because someone's gonna be in trouble if we don't have those materials in time, and I can't let that happen. Things will be okay. Like I said, don't worry about it.
Mr. Sato...
2 days after that... Miss Takahashi, allow me to apologize.
Chief? Did something happen?
About the documents the other day, they got mixed in with other files.
Oh, really? Well, that's good.
And I guess you won't need these anymore. Well, your version is much better presented than mine. I have no right to do this, but could you do one more thing? Huh? What would that be? I would like you to give the presentation at the director's meeting.
Do you happen to remember those days?
Of course I do. I got a promotion after giving that presentation.
You're really amazing. You don't just solve the problem, you even improve on it.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I was just lucky there.
But thanks to you, I've been able to continue working there. Even the chief has taken the time to greet me like you do.
He's really not as bad as he seems. He can just be a bit careless at times.
This is exactly why I've fallen for you. You won't say a bad thing about anyone, and you don't let anything bring you down. I think you're wonderful.
Thank you. You're making me blush. Actually, there's one thing I was wondering. Emery seems to already know about me.
What?
When I found her the other day, I felt like she was just pretending to be lost so she could lead me to your home.
Oh, my. That might be. When she asked me if I liked anyone, I showed her a picture of you from one of your company bowling outings.
Well, I guess that explains why she was looking at my face so intently when we met.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about this. I kept talking about how wonderful you are, so that's probably why she's also interested in you.
I'm really quite flattered. If I may, I'm one of the men in the office who really admires you. So I'm really happy to know that you have feelings for me. Put another way, I like you too. Will you go out with me?
My gosh, of course!
And so we became boyfriend and girlfriend, and we went back to tell Emery.
What? Then what about me?
And she happens to be the one to take it the hardest. Was Emery that serious about wanting to marry me? But come on, there's the age gap to consider, for one.
Just kidding.
You scared me there! I was worried that she really did want to marry me.
I do want you as my daddy. Then I can be your daughter. That's what I meant.
Well, if you're happy to have me.
Once I turn 18.
She's only 7. What could she possibly be scheming? It seems like her plan in the end was just to bring me and Yukari together. It had to be it. Nothing more, nothing less. We tell ourselves this as adults again and again.
I'm really sorry for pretending to be lost that day, though.
Oh, so you were pretending to be lost.
Huh? You knew that I was lying?
It seemed like you really wanted me to come to your house, so I thought there must have been some reason. But I'm glad your mom and I are going out. That's because of you. Thank you, Emery.
Why? You really are a wonderful person. I love you!
Henry?
Just 11 years to go. I'm looking forward to it.
You're just joking again, right? Right? Amri was happy about Yukari and I going out too. And so, the three of us spent a lot of time together. Amri, where do you want to go next?
I'm thirsty. That's the Henri I know and love.
On that note, why am I always carrying her like a princess?
Tomoki, I want you to carry me around like a princess too. But Mommy, this is my best spot.
Now, you two. Amri's probably doing this to make her mom jealous, isn't she?
Oh, look at them. Their family gets along so well. The husband seems really kind. Isn't that great?
Is that how people see us? That's a relief. We continued to get along well, and sometime later, Yukari and I got married. We officially became a happy family. Every day with Yukari and Amri was full of fun, and I worked even harder at the office.
Still working, Tomoki?
Yukari! As you can see, Yukari's still working as our cleaning lady. I suggested she take an easier part-time job, but she wanted to keep this one. Why do you want to continue as a janitor anyway?
Because I can see you hard at work this way. It's my special privilege.
Oh, she's so cute. Being able to see my beautiful, adorable wife at work is my special privilege. And then Amri's waiting at home to greet us every day.
Welcome home, Daddy!
Hi, Amri, I'm home.
Guess what happened at school today?
Just like any child, she loves getting attention.
A boy told me he liked me, but I said no, because Daddy's the only man for me.
Oh, really? Maybe you should be more careful about what you say when you're saying no. So what happened next?
He said that it's good I love my daddy so much.
That's good. Probably better he doesn't know the full truth.
But anyway, head pats, please.
Here you go.
Now the contract is complete.
What did you say? Amri really is attached to me. Her father complex and Yandere personality are going together a little too well. So we'll have to redirect her at some point. Amri's love is something else.
She really loves you, doesn't she?
Well, I don't think she means anything bad, but I'm a little worried about her future.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
You think so?
Because I love you, Tomoki. I won't let Henri have her hands on you.
I'm glad I have a woman like Yukari with me. And a loving daughter of my own, too. I hope the three of us continue to live together happily.
Sir, can you please look this over? I trust your judgment, Naoki. This again? I'd appreciate it if you'd at least check sometimes. I'll take all the responsibility. That's why I can leave things to you. My name is Fumito Imayoshi. I'm heir to the Ote group, so poor me has been put in charge of one of our smaller companies. I just want to leave and go home as soon as possible. If you can't even look like you're working, then no one's gonna follow your lead, you know? Bad rumors are spreading between the companies we're contracted with, and even beyond about how poor of a job you're doing. This is Naoki Kosaka. He's diligent and sincere, good guy all around. He's also handsome and has been popular with women ever since our student days. The company scouted Naoki because he's quick on the uptake, making him a reliable employee. That's why he's my vice president. By the way, he gets a lot of chocolate from the female employees every Valentine's Day. Can he be any more perfect? Sir, I feel like you've been cold to me as of late. What's on your mind? Only good things, so don't worry about me. If you're in this good of a mood, I'm definitely gonna worry. What are you planning to do with me this time? Rude. You just made it sound like I'm always thinking of doing bad things to you. Wow, just listen to yourself. You've always had it out for me since our school days, you know. To be more specific, he was my underclassman when we were in junior high. We were around each other until college, so you can say that we have a long history. I mentioned that he's reliable and quick on the uptake, so I pushed a lot of tasks and things onto him when we were students. And that's how he's so close to a perfect, adaptable person. Naoki should really be thanking me for this. If you have a complaint, just tell me. Never mind. More importantly, have you heard? It's about Mio Nanamori, the star of the systems department. Who? You don't remember? She was transferred here from your father's company half a year ago. Oh, her. She's a rude one. That's what you remember? She is, though. I'm in charge of the company, but she's always scowling and looking down on me. Well, she was sent here to do something about your poor reputation. She's tough to deal with, but she brings her no-nonsense attitude both to employees and to her superiors. Sounds like we've got ourselves a run-of-the-mill troublemaker. And what's so funny about that? Mio might be overbearing, but she gets her job done. No one can complain about her work ethic. You don't get it, Naoki. This is why people tell me I'm too serious. People other than yourself? Don't underestimate people. If they're pressured, they'll say the opposite of what they think. Besides, the fact that I'm so great has nothing to do with anyone else. Have you realized something? Who knows? You don't get me at all. Trying to dodge the question again? Anyway, I'm leaving you in charge. I'm stepping out for a bit. Wait! I ignore Naoki's voice and leave the room. I always get so stiff being in the CEO's office. And Naoki coming up means that I can't just fall asleep either. I should really make a room just for myself.
Oh.
Well, speak of the devil. Just after Naoki and I had been talking to her, Neo Nanamori is here in front of me. Still scowling as always, I see. And if I recall correctly, she's 27, just like me.
Avoiding work again.
You really have to stop assuming the worst of others. I'm just making my rounds, seeing if my employees are hard at work.
I don't recall you ever doing so before.
That was then, this is now.
What are you even saying? Get back to work already!
Naoki's taking care of things.
Do your work yourself!
Shh, indoor voices, please. You might disturb others.
And whose fault is it that I'm raising my voice?
I'm speaking at a normal volume. What are you getting so angry at me for?
Why, you?
Just kidding. Anyway, keep doing your best.
What's with you? Isn't this your company?
I was hired as company president. All of the rights to the assets belong to my grandmother.
Even so, don't you think you should be working hard for your family or for the company?
Let me leave you with this. Don't impose your ideals onto others. If you maintain that your way of thinking must be correct, you'll only wear yourself down.
Huh? Speak for yourself! You don't listen to anyone and you don't do any work!
Yes, whatever.
Don't ignore me!
You can keep on yapping at me, but you're drawing attention, you know.
What? You hear how she spoke to the president? What does she think she's doing, arguing with him at work? Oh no.
You got so heated you didn't notice your surroundings, and that's not good. It's better to keep a cool head.
You're not getting away with this.
Just can't let go, can ya? I could feel her staring daggers into my back, but I didn't plan to linger any longer. I had no time for that. We're finally out. And once again, I was left to handle all the paperwork. But it's great that you're so efficient at it. You're the man. I wouldn't go that far.
Sir,
You again?
you may have embarrassed me this morning, but I still have something to say.
You sure have guts to complain about your boss to his face. Miss Nanamori, I would advise against getting too riled.
Thank you for your concern, but this will remain on my mind if I don't say it. President Imayoshi, as I promised you before, I will increase the value of this company many times over. Therefore, please uphold your end of the promise and start working earnestly.
This, huh? Did you really promise that? Yeah, on the day she arrived. For someone so forward, you just gotta go along and humor her, right? I can see what you mean.
How dare you continue to make a fool out of me!
No need to be so angry. Naoki and I are about to go out for drinks. Why don't you join us and I'll make it up to you?
Huh?
Wait, we are? Aren't we? Right. With just a tilt of my head, Naoki followed my lead. Makes conversations go swimmingly in times like this.
I'm not going. Me going drinking with two men? Who knows what could happen to me?
Whoa, slow down. You really think we'd do something to you? You seem so sure of yourself.
Excuse me? For your information, lots of boys asked me out when I was in school.
Wow, that's amazing.
You don't even care, do you? I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, great for you.
Why you?
Why don't we all just calm down? He's just filling the role for now. Excuse me? For now? So that's how it is. Is that how you really see me? No, it just slipped out in the moment. But if that's what comes out, it must be somewhere on your mind, right? Deep in that heart, you're looking down on me too, huh? Don't be ridiculous!
You're quite a terrible boss.
And you're too forthcoming as an employee.
If correction is needed, I'm here to teach some manners.
Meaning I don't need that, right?
Believe what you want.
Yep, you still have quite the mouth on you, and yet you're too scared to go drinking with us.
Excuse me? Who says I'm too scared to go? Fine, I'll drink with you.
Hey now, no need to force yourself. Good children should go straight home.
We're the same age. Don't treat me like a child.
Please calm down, and sir, stop egging her on. Fine, I'll stop teasing the little girl. I just said...
I come into work earlier than everyone else. I'm nothing like you who constantly avoids putting in any effort.
Coming in early doesn't get you any points in my book. Don't work before you're scheduled to. She let out a screech like some kind of animal in pain, but it didn't seem to be aimed at me. Several days later, at the end of the day... Sir, we've got a problem! What is it, Naoki? We can't figure it out! Canon Yuki Incorporated just called us to say that our company's clientele data is going around, and they aren't happy about it. We immediately started looking into the matter, and it seems like one of our employees leaked it to signal something. What a pain. Anything notable about the culprit? About that, the access logs indicate that Miss Nanamori is the culprit. Really? Why would she do something like that? I can't believe she'd do something like this, but it's her login ID on the records, and as precautionary measures, no one can tamper with them besides you or me. I can't imagine her just giving her password to anyone either. We can discuss it all we want, but it's already happened. We'll have to go down and see things for ourselves.
What are you going to do about this? You've never screwed up since you've been here, but now you leak our data to other companies?
We could all hear from the systems department that Mio was being berated and chastised by some middle-aged dude. Her head hung low and the color was drained from her face. Manager Kuzutani, this is not that serious.
Sir?
My goodness, Mr. President, sir! My deepest apologies. One of my staff has done something utterly unthinkable.
So I've heard. Miss Nanamori leaked our clientele data, is that correct?
It wasn't me! I'd never do such a thing!
She's still denying it. Your login is on the record, and the access time matches the time of the leak. I've been suspicious of why you always come in so early, but it was so that you could steal our data, wasn't it? No one else could have logged in at that time other than you. All the evidence points to you as the culprit.
I swear it's not me! I've only come in early to finish documents and other paperwork. I've never accessed the system before work.
Still lying, I see. The proof is on the records.
Alright, that's enough. Both of you quiet down. Naoki, what are the chances of an outside virus hacking into our system to leak the data? We're using the best security systems, so that's not likely. No one but a top-tier hacker could crack into our servers, so it probably wasn't the work of a virus. So it had to have been from within the company, huh? And our only suspect is Miss Nanamori, who would have come in early a needless number of times for data she had no use for. Given the evidence we have, she is the most likely suspect. I'm going to borrow this computer for a bit. I logged out of the owner's account and logged back in under my account. I went into the database to check the access logs as well as scheduled updates to the system. Mr. Kuzutani, may I ask you about two things?
Of course, what is it?
The server in question was updated about a month ago, correct? According to Miss Nanamori's access logs, there have been continuous attempted logins after that update. Quite the coincidence, don't you think?
What are you trying to say, sir?
The point of updates is to make everyone's job easier. There should be no problem with the added features. Then for my second point, the executable file on the system server and the one stored in the management tools are different. May I ask why that is? The file on the backup server is the same, but a different file is in the main server. Something smells fishy about this.
Perhaps whoever was in charge simply forgot to copy the newer files into the management tools. Same with the backup server.
Trying to talk your way out of this?
Sir?
I have access to my usual desktop remotely.
What are you implying?
Let's pick apart this file that doesn't belong.
What? You mean that you're going to look into its source code? There's no way to do that without a specialized software.
That won't be an issue. I've made my own.
You've what?
I ran a decompiler on the file. One more question. According to this code, you and 2 other IDs access the system before work hours, but only Miss Nanamori's name is listed in the access logs. What's the point of this?
Well, you see... Listen to me, sir. It's their fault. They forced me to frame Nanamori and make her responsible for this. What?
Now who's the one making excuses? If that was true, you should really cover your tracks better. That said, you'd probably deny our conjectures and refuse to admit it. So let me present one more piece of evidence. When this system is running, another separate hidden system starts to run. That system carries mostly the same access log information, but to a different database. One really key difference though. This second system keeps access logs based on the IP address.
What?
It records the info of the computer accessing on the main system rather than the login IDs. I don't need to elaborate further than this. Login details can change, but you can't change the IP address of the computer itself. With this, we can see if the system logins came from Kazutani's computer. And if that's the case, there will be no way for him to talk himself out of this. Additionally, if their login times match the ones on record, we can clear Nanamori's name too. I'll be in touch regarding your consequences, but know that you've deliberately tried to discredit the company as well as attempted to frame another for your crime. And don't think it'll just end here regarding everyone involved. Alright everyone, back to work. The data didn't actually leak out, so no more need to worry.
Wait, what do you mean?
I already noticed that someone was trying to force their way into the server. Those 3 had been plotting to leak data from our servers for a month. So, to be one step ahead, I threatened, I talked to another company and acted like their data was erased. And thus we had our little act today.
Wow. But why? You're supposed to be the lazy president who doesn't do any work.
He's always been amazing.
Do you mean?
Ever since we were in school, Fumito's always been good at reading people and negotiating. On top of that, he loves programming and coded our first system and security programs all by himself.
Huh? Wait, so that means he was still a student when this company was founded?
Fumito won't do anything that doesn't interest him, but if it catches his attention, he's all over it. You'll have a hard time meeting someone else just as dedicated as he is. And he's sure to pay you for your hard work. All in all, he's a good person. By the way, he does do his job, you know.
What?
It's just paperwork that he won't do, but behind the scenes, he's negotiating with other companies and adjusting our systems.
Oh, I see.
Come on, Naoki, we gotta take care of Kazutani and his pals. Yes, coming! As for you, Miss Nanamori,
Yes?
we all know how stupidly sincere you are about your work. Me, Naoki, basically everyone here knows. No one believes you'd backstab us, so forget about this and get straight to work.
Sir.
You've got your eye on her, so no one can mess with her now, right? That's just like you. Oh, shut up, you dog. Why am I a dog?
Sir.
And so, Nanamori's case was closed with Kazutani and his accomplices being dismissed from the company. Speaking of Nanamori...
Sir, you have an unbalanced diet. It won't do to have you collapse, so please eat this.
She's constantly coming to me for things like this. Seems like my life is about to be a little more lively now.
I was dumped again. Excuse me? Another beer, please?
Hey, Rian, don't you think you're having a little too much to drink?
Don't worry about it, Shin. I don't get drunk that easily.
You're pretty drunk.
Maybe today is a sake kind of day.
You should try a Coke instead.
Huh? Coke isn't fun. I want a beer. I just can't go on.
You drink any more and you're gonna just be wasted, right?
Huh? You got a problem with that?
Yeah, that attitude is annoying.
You're gonna dump me too?
I didn't dump you.
When I started college, I thought I was gonna have a fun life with a boyfriend and everything.
You had a lot of boyfriends.
Yeah, but I was rejected by all of them.
What? Your campus life isn't fun?
Yeah, it is fun. Thanks to you.
I'm sure you'll find someone who'll be willing to accept you for you.
Look at the most popular man in school preaching. Yo, what are you drinking?
It's Tom Collins.
Ooh, what is that? Give me some.
Wait, hey!
Ah, nice. Goes down easy, huh? Ah, this is so much fun.
I mean, if you drink this much and lose this much control.
I don't know why. I'm having so much fun. But I'm so sad. What did I do wrong? Every single time, they all act like I like someone else and treat me like I'm the one in the wrong. There isn't anyone. I don't move on to anyone else till I get dumped. They're the ones at fault here. The second they like someone else, they treat me like I'm the annoying one.
You should be glad you're not dating a guy like that.
Oh, where is my prince?
A lot. She cried and got mad a lot and eventually fell asleep like a toy that ran out of batteries. This meant it was over. She'll be too busy worrying about her hangover to think about her rejection. After being friends with Rian, I've been with her a few times drinking herself into oblivion, so I kind of understand what's going on. After we started college, Rian Atano and I became friends, ignoring the fact that we were different genders. Since we were friends, we never had any kind of physical relationship. However, seeing her upset like this every time makes my chest hurt.
Aw.
I tried to touch her cheek and she pushed my hands away. Dude, you need to be more on your guard. I'm a guy too, you know. But I was a huge pansy. I wouldn't pretend to be like I'm just a great friend.
What? Where are we?
I'm taking you back to your apartment, madame.
Oh, I see. Sorry about that, old man.
Who you calling old man?
Thanks for always helping me.
What's got into you?
Nah, I just feel like I've always been spoiled by you.
If you think that, then why don't you cut back on the amount of alcohol you drink?
Nope, not possible.
Why?
I'm so glad you're my best friend.
I see.
When you get rejected, I'm going to listen to everything you want to complain about.
I'm alright, thanks.
Don't be like that. I'm a professional.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you can be proud of.
Shut up. Oh, go by the convenience store real quick.
We're done drinking after we leave the bar for tonight, miss.
No, old man, that's not what I mean. I want to eat ice cream. Also, I want a rice ball for tomorrow morning and some instant soup.
I can make you some miso soup and rice balls later for you. My food is so much better than convenience store food.
Yay! Aw, I love you, old man.
Stop calling me old man!
Hey, you better not leave me like the rest of them.
If you just calm down and stay quiet for a little longer, I might consider it.
What do you mean? You can look up the definition of calm and you'd find my name right there.
Unfortunately not.
Really? That's weird.
You don't have to be so upset.
Just kidding.
Ugh, you're so annoying. But I don't like when you're upset, so you need to feel better soon.
Yeah, I'm I'm gonna find my next boyfriend soon.
You don't have to do that to feel better.
Oh, don't worry. When I'm dumped, my best friend will listen to me complain again.
You better thank your best friend.
I do. I always do. Thank you.
Damn it, I can never take the next step, every time. Huh? Why is this kid all depressed? Yeah, what's up, Kawakita? Morning! You must have drank a lot last night, huh? Not really. Oh, I see! So it's about Atano, huh? Yeah, had to deal with her regular complaining. Shorty broke up? Seems so. Ah, fastest yet. I feel like she probably didn't even do the deed, did she? Yeah, you don't need to talk about that. Don't be such a pussy! Hey, Shin, thanks for the party the other day. Don't mention it. Did it go well? Of course it did. I'm glad to hear. Sounds like playing your wingman paid off.
What? You went to a party?
Yeah, he asked me to help. What are y'all shit? He always brings the cutest girls. Am I some kind of social panda?
What? Come on, let's go party too. I'm okay with it just being us two.
You don't do that kind of thing, right, Reed?
I didn't ask you, loser.
What? What's wrong with you?
Oh, shut the hell up!
Can you guys stop arguing? It's too early. Sorry, but no. If I say yes to one of you, I have to say yes to others. I'll pop my head in for a meet with the department. Is that okay?
Okay. But you drink with Itano, right?
She's my best friend. I feel like you're hurting yourself saying that. No. You're lying. You're such a puss, dude. Oh, leave me alone. Just ask her out already. I don't take high-risk chances.
Oh, my head is killing me.
Oh, Rion, good morning.
Yo, Shin.
You eat this morning?
Yeah. Thanks for the rice ball and miso soup. You're a lifesaver.
All right, I'm out. You always following her around. She's hungover, like, so I figured I'd give her a sports drink. Are you a mom? Nope, apparently I'm her old man. What are you talking about? I'm not sure either. Here, have a sports drink.
Thanks. Oh, my head.
You deserve that.
You're right. Hey, you were talking to Kawakita, right?
Yeah.
Does he have a girlfriend?
He's my friend, please don't.
Ah, fine.
You really need to filter more.
You can only fix old scars with new love.
Which is worse between that and being hungover?
Ugh, being hungover.
So let's go get a drink. So you can get better without liking anyone.
How much you want to drink with me?
I'm being kind. You should thank me, honestly.
Ooh, there's a new Italian place in front of the station.
Where? I made the reservations.
Ah, I forget the name.
That's how we started going out to drink, yet again.
Hey, Hey! Oh, Rion, you look sick. I'm drinking a lot recently. I was drinking till early in the morning last night. The Italian was good, but I drank too much. Drinking your sorrows away again? Ugh, you're really gonna hurt yourself doing that. I'm being careful. Shin always invites me out. You guys really get along, huh? You met each other in college, right? Yeah, we sat next to each other during orientation. That's all it took for women all around to cry. Huh? What do you mean? You really don't know? Or are you just playing dumb? He's always around you? Is he going to find a girl ever? I don't know. You don't know. Shin doesn't talk to me about that kind of thing. I mean, I feel like with someone as dense as you, I'd probably keep it to myself. What are you talking about? That Sugisaki is a good guy and I feel bad for him? Hey, I always tell him that he should prioritize his girlfriend, if he ever finds one. What about you? Do you always prioritize your boyfriend? Yes. I'm not sure, to be honest. It might be like a 4-6 split. Which one being 4? My boyfriend? Seriously? Oh, hey! Hey! Whoa, it's Rion! That's rare. What do you mean rare? What am I, some kind of alien? Oh, I gotta head out. You have a lecture next period? Yeah, I just show up for the credit. That's nice. You got lucky. Right? Later. Yeah, see ya.
You don't have a lecture next period?
I'm done for the day.
Huh? Why aren't you heading home then?
Shin said that he's gonna go out with his boys today, so I'm bored.
You two aren't dating, right?
Everyone asks me that, but no, we're not dating.
Right. Your boyfriend was in the astronomy department, right? Sophomore?
Yeah. About him.
Well, why don't we go get drinks then? You can bring your boyfriend too.
No,
Perfect timing! I was looking for someone in the astronomy department. There's a boy that one of my friends is going for in the astronomy department.
Yeah, let me...
You said yeah! You did! Yay! Wait! I'll send you the info for the store later.
And she headed out to see the professor. I was left behind.
All right, cheers, dude. Cheers.
Phew, that's good. I think I'm gonna have some chicken.
I want some lettuce and yakitori.
You want sauce or salt with that yakitori?
5 of each, please.
Got it. Excuse me. So, why are you out with me today, huh?
What, you didn't want to come out? You should listen to me vent sometimes.
Just having time to listen to your vent. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to come out with you.
It's something I can't vent to her about.
Oh, that makes sense. Then just ask her out.
Seriously, won't drop it, will ya?
I mean, that literally solves everything.
It's not that simple.
You think so?
Yes. I'd at least be okay with it if she just got along with her boyfriend for once. When I see her getting dumped every time, I just can't help but think, what if she was with me?
Ugh, lame.
Dude, Blunt. You should be a little kind, even between friends. Keep your feelings to yourself.
Dude, if you want to go out with her, maybe you should back off from her. Go out with someone else, even.
If I go out with someone else, then I won't be able to go out for drinks with her every night when she gets dumped.
You need to stop. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're the reason she's being rejected.
What?
You're popular and good looking.
Whoa, why are you suddenly praising me?
I'm not praising you. Let me explain. There's a guy like you all over her. You really think a guy is gonna be comfortable with you? To make things worse, the second you invite her out, she follows you around.
I'm pretty careful when she has a boyfriend.
No, you're not. You're always with her at school, even if you two don't hang outside of school.
I mean, yeah, our schedules are almost identical.
That's what I mean. If you don't have what it takes to make you happy yourself, then you need to at least back off.
Okay, Kawakita, calm down. Have some water.
Oh, thanks.
You're an angry drunk, huh?
Whose fault do you
I'm
think?
joking. Thanks, man. You're right. I knew that without him telling me. But thinking about not being able to be around her made me sad, so I pretended to not know. Every time she would be dumped, I'd cheer her up and had a little pleasure knowing she relied on me. But I really do want her to be happy, that's for sure. I know, it's a pity. I finished the last bit of my drink.
Yo, Shin,
Oh, morning.
you feeling bad? Had a little too much to drink last night?
Yeah, you're probably right.
You actually don't feel good, do you?
Why?
No, I don't know. You just seem off.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to explain it, but whatever. So, Shin, I've got something to ask from you.
What is it?
You know some people in the astronomy department, right?
Yeah, a few.
Great. Can you come for drinks with me sometime then? One of my classmates asked me to help make some pipelines with the astronomy department.
Sorry.
Huh?
I can't really do that. Why do you look surprised?
Because I'm surprised.
Why?
I didn't think you'd turn me down.
I mean, I turn you down when I think I need to.
Right. I mean, of course.
Yo, Karakita, morning. Sorry about last night. Why are you glaring at me? I pay for your drinks, it's fair.
Dude, you should put some distance from her in a smarter way.
This is me doing my best.
You're seriously so awkward sometimes.
After I started talking to Rion last, apparently I was visibly more depressed.
You're still upset?
I'm upset.
Are you a girl?
Let's go out for drinks, man.
What, again?
Come on, help me out.
Aren't you supposed to drink with the Tano?
I don't have those kind of plans.
Huh, but she said she was gonna go out for drinks with one of her classmates from lab.
Oh, I turned her down.
You turned her down? You told me to put some distance between us. If that was what you wanted, but I don't know. I wonder if Atona will be okay. I'm sure she's fine. She knows to keep her booze to a reasonable level when she drinks with people other than me. That's not what I mean. She apparently set up the whole thing because she was jealous of you two. What? She invited her out to go drinking with Atano, pretending to not know that she broke up with a boyfriend. I'm sure she's probably teasing the hell out of Atano now about how she didn't bring a boyfriend. Why didn't you stop her if you knew about it? I thought you were gonna go with her. Damn it! Where are they drinking? It's in front of the station in next town. The chain store. Thanks. Go get him, champ. Watching Shin run? Kawakita mumbled under his breath. And I figured you'd chase her. That's why I didn't stop her. I hope everything works out for you, buddy.
I went out for drinks, but I didn't have any fun at all. There was no one I knew, and after a few sentences, everyone started pairing up with each other. The girl that invited me out is also drinking with her boyfriend. The girl that wanted to network with the astronomy department also brought her ex, and doesn't care about me. I guess I'll go home. It was right at that moment.
Madam, if you don't mind, would you like to go for drinks with me somewhere else?
Absolutely. Why are you here?
I felt like you'd be bored. You agreed, right? Let's go.
Huh? What? What are you talking about? Whoa, Sugisaki. Oh my gosh, he is so cool.
Who's the one that invited Rion to this party?
Oh, I did.
Sorry, I'm taking her.
Huh?
I have plans to drink with her starting now, so sorry.
What's going on?
Don't be surprised.
No, I'm definitely surprised. So is everyone else.
That's your fault.
What? How?
No, I'm lying. It's all me.
What? You're acting so funny recently.
I know. Something has been funny for a while now, too. I was afraid and thinking about what if I hurt you or was rejected and couldn't be friends with you again. I was jealous and feeling like I was better than everyone.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
In other words, I like you.
Huh?
I've always liked you. I really didn't want you to go out with someone else, but I wasn't confident. What would happen if we broke up like the rest of them? Then you'd probably go talk and complain to some other boy. I just couldn't do it. But after putting some distance between you and me, I knew it was impossible. I want to be closer to you than anyone else.
You seriously thought of that?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't care about me at all.
No, if anything, it's the opposite.
You had to make it so difficult for me, stupid. I was sad.
Huh?
I was sad because you wouldn't talk to me recently.
Sorry.
You hug me as a sorry. Hug me really tight and don't let me go again.
Understood, my fair lady.
Hey, did you see the TA? He was so good looking. His name is Sugisaki from the sciences department. I wish he'd go out with me. Oh, you don't have a chance. Why? Because. Yoshin, let's go grab food.
I made bento, so let's go eat in the grass, huh?
Wow, my old man knows how to be kind.
My missus is my world. I walked with Rion in my arm down to Sakura Road. I want to go out and drink under the flowers.
Sounds good. Make the bento then, too.
Let's make it together.
What? Fine.
Our relationship was one of the most well-known relationships in the college. Sugisaki has a girlfriend that he gets along with. She's basically the best friend. Oh my god, it's huge! Looking up in front of me, I saw a mansion that would make your neck hurt looking up. If it wasn't for my job, I probably would never end up living in a place like this. I was pretty nervous and wanted a drink. This all started 3 days ago when I got a call from my part-time job. Mamura, are you free this week? Did you have something for me? Yeah, it's a usual house cleaning thing. It's a job I'd love for you to pick up. Okay, sure. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. I thought about turning it down, but you're good with your job and a hard worker, so I can rest easy knowing you're on the case. Good luck! It's a little different from your normal job, but it's gonna pay more than usual. Seriously? I'm gonna need money, so to really help me out. Seriously, but do not screw this up, okay? I didn't think you'd do something like that, but if you mess with her at all, you'll have to spend a few years of your life paying off anything in damages. What is that? That's terrifying.
Yes? Who is it?
I had to ring the client up because I needed her to unlock the entrance.
A very beautiful voice answered. Sorry to bother you. I'm here for the house cleaning service. Is it residence of Miss Arai?
Ah, yes it is. I'll unlock it right away.
I was really nervous going up that high in the elevator. The room was up quite a bit. It was definitely an expensive mansion. Management had taken great care of the mansion. Do they really need me? I was tilting my head as I rang the doorbell. Hello, I'm Imamura with the house cleaning service.
Ah, hello. I was expecting you.
A very beautiful woman answered the door. She was seriously someone straight out of a book. The air around her was glimmering and she was sparkling, like I was looking at a star. I thought I was going to be cleaning some elderly couple's house that had already retired or something. I was surprised to see that it was a woman of similar age.
Mr. Imamura?
Oh, yes?
Come on in.
Thank you. So today you were asking for a cleaning service?
That's right.
What did you want me to do?
Everything?
What do you mean by everything?
Everything.
I would come to find out what you meant by everything.
I'd love for you to start by cleaning up this living room.
What was waiting for me was... That's a mess. I mean, massive room.
Yes, it is a large room.
Something turned on within me. This is a tough job, isn't it?
You think so? Is it too difficult?
Yes, it is difficult, but it is going to be so worth doing. Miss Arai, this is going to take me a few hours. Feel free to go somewhere if you like.
Would it be alright if I watch?
I don't think it'll be particularly interesting to watch.
Oh, it's alright. But if you think I'm going to be getting in your way...
Oh, it's nothing like that. Would it be alright if I asked you to just stay on the couch for the time being then?
Sure, that's my specialty.
How so?
Oh, this is how I always spend my time.
I could believe her. There's so much stuff that you could barely find a floor to step on. And by the way, where's your family today?
Oh, my father and mother are away on business, so they're not in Japan at the moment.
In other words, you're living alone?
Yes, that's right.
In other words, that's what he was talking about when he said don't make any moves. Don't worry, I've never had a girlfriend and I'm not gonna be ballsy enough to make a move on a girl like her.
I actually have a favor to ask of you, Mr. Imamura. Can you call me Kyo?
Lady Kyo?
You don't have to be so formal. Just Miss, or even Kyo.
Then would it be right if I call you Miss Kyle?
Absolutely.
You can call me Atsushi as well.
Mr. Atsushi?
Yep, thank you, Miss Kyle.
Oh, why did you bring a toothbrush? Were you planning on staying over?
No, this is for cleaning.
What do you mean?
There are plenty of places that you can't reach with your hands, so use a toothbrush to clean it.
That's wonderful! Oh, this is pretty incredible. I haven't seen my living room floor this clean since I moved in.
Seriously though, this is really incredible. How did you live here? You barely had anywhere to step.
I mean, you kinda hop around.
You were hopping in your own house? How about just cleaning? If you'd like, I can cook you some food as well. You must get tired of convenience store food or instant meals.
Are you sure?
Do you have anything that you can't eat?
Not really, but I'm not good with squishy things.
I see. They can be so good though. We'll keep squishy off the list then. If you have any requests, I'll go grocery shopping right away.
Oh, I'd love to go as well.
Would you like to go with me?
Yes, please.
You're out of toilet paper and detergent, so let's go ahead and buy those too.
Isn't that going to be heavy?
This is fine, I'm a man after all.
Wow.
Here's hamburger for dinner. Also, I'm gonna freeze all your meal prep for about a week. So just go ahead and heat it up when you want it.
Understood.
I'm gonna ask just in case, but do you know how to use a microwave?
Of course. That's the one dish I know how to cook.
The microwave is not a meal. All right, I'll be heading out now.
Thank you for today.
Yes?
Would it be alright if I asked for your help again?
Of course. Goodbye. My day was finally over. She seemed to really appreciate my service, and I was able to receive a larger amount than usual from my part-time job. It was difficult, but I got paid a pretty good amount, so I was thankful. I needed to make as much money as I could. I'm home. Welcome home. Yeah, work today? Yeah. I'm gonna make dinner real quick, okay? You got your night shift coming up, right? Sorry, thanks. How's the writing coming along? I think I can finally write something that's gonna take off. Then I'll take you out for something nice. Sure, I'll be looking forward to it. Leave it to me. I live with my father. My father is an author that isn't doing so hot, and honestly, we were pretty poor. We basically only eat meat once a month, if there's a sale. When I hear there's a sale, I ride my bike to go all the way to the next town over. A lot of people around me tell me that my father should find a regular job when they hear how I live, but that's none of their business. I love the novels that my father wrote. That's why I believe that one day he would hit it off big. I just need to hang on right now. 3 days after I went to Miss Kiel's house for my job, I got a call from the dispatch agency. Hi, Mamoru! Sorry, could you get back to Miss Arai's place to work again? Why, was something wrong? No, not at all. If anything, she really seemed to appreciate you, and she wanted you to come over and help her out again. Okay, if that's what she wants. Thanks! They should pay well again.
Oh, Mr. Atsushi.
Hey, Miss Kiel. Are you on a walk right now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, then why are you outside?
I was waiting for you.
Why are you waiting for me?
Because I was excited, of course. Come on, let's go.
Wait, hang on!
Come on, let's go.
Did you make a mess again?
No, not at all.
Oh, wait, your room isn't dirty at all.
I told you.
Did you finish all the food you ate?
Oh, the meals were delicious.
That's good to hear.
The hamburger especially. What meat did you use?
I didn't use any meat, actually.
No meat?
It was a tofu burger.
You can make hamburger from tofu? That's crazy!
Nah, I kind of had to learn because I was too poor to buy meat. Anyway, what did you want me to do for you today?
I actually was hoping that you could teach me how to do the chores around the house.
You mean you didn't want me to do it for you?
Yes, please. I want you to teach me.
Why?
As you have probably figured out, I'm not good with the house chores.
Oh, yeah, you're not good at it at all.
Ugh, you don't have to be so blunt, but yes.
Is there a reason you wanted to start learning?
Yes. You.
Me?
I grew up being spoiled. My father and mother both gave me what I wanted when I wanted, and made sure I didn't struggle when I didn't need to. They took really good care of me. I do think that you don't need to struggle if you don't need to. But just like you said, I can't take care of myself now. Seeing how you took care of everything, it made me think, I cannot stay this way.
I really didn't do anything that incredible.
No, really, it is incredible. At the very least, it's something I cannot do. And I respect people that can do things that I cannot. So, I was really embarrassed in myself, and I wanted to grow.
Then how about you ask someone who's a professional at teaching instead of me?
No, I want you, Mr. Atsushi.
Why?
You're very thorough in your work, and kind in how you speak. I have a few reasons, but the main reason is because you look so good when you were cleaning.
Good looking?
I wanted to look more, so please?
This is a part-time job, right?
Yes.
If it's just a job, then I'll take it.
Great, thank you.
I started working that day with a very classy lady. Let's start off with cleaning, huh?
Yes, please.
Basically, you want to work your way from higher places to lower places, from further in to closer to you.
I see.
There are a lot of dollar store goods nowadays, so we can go buy some another day.
I see. We're going on a date.
No. Before we start cooking, let's remember the order of cooking. That would help when we start.
I'm not sure if I can do this.
You can. You learn quickly and seem capable.
Great.
You want to wash as much as you can while you wait for other things to finish up. If you wait too long, the kitchen is going to start getting cluttered and you'll lose efficiency.
Understood, Teach.
Let's call it a day, huh?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
No, I think you'll be able to do all this on your own real soon.
What? That's not okay.
Why?
Because I have a lot that I want you to teach me.
I see. Okay, I'll keep the license from you until I'm finished teaching you all of my basic recipes.
Perfect. The night breeze is so nice.
You really don't have to send me off.
Am I bothering you?
I mean, no, but...
Don't worry about it. I want to do this. Thank you, Mr. Atsushi. See you later.
Sure.
You have to come again, for sure. Come again, okay?
She kept waving at me. Afterwards, I continued going to her mansion about twice a week. We went out shopping together, we cleaned together, we cooked together. That started to become normal. When we had time, we would study together outside of work hours. She was a year older than me and had already gotten ahead in her education, so she often taught me.
Oh, you're awake?
Miss Kyo?
Yes. You fell asleep while we were in the middle of studying.
Oh, I see. Wait, huh? Miss Kyo, what are you doing?
What do you mean? You're asleep on my lap. Doesn't it feel nice?
Honestly, it's great. That's not the problem.
Huh?
No, never mind. I'm gonna get up, okay? But you realize that I can't get up when you're holding me down on my shoulder.
Of course. I'm getting in your way. You have a freckle here. You're always so hardworking and busy, so I want you to rest sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm able to rest like this.
You just said it was great.
I mean, a lot of things are in my proximity, so I'm nervous.
Then how about you close your eyes, huh?
I mean, this is better.
Great. Relax. Hey, Mr. Atsushi, why are you able to work so hard?
I don't think I'm working that hard.
No way. I know you're working other part-time jobs too.
Do I really need to tell you why?
I won't force it, but I would like to know.
My father is an author who isn't exactly doing well.
That's incredible.
You're not gonna mock me?
Why would I?
I mean, he's an adult, or how he's making his child work.
I see. People have been telling you things like that, huh? I won't, though.
Why?
I can't write a book. I told you before, but I respect people who can do things that I cannot, unconditionally.
You're so kind.
I don't think so. Besides, you respect your father, right?
It was at that moment that I felt a connection.
I can tell by looking at you. He must be a wonderful man.
Yeah,
You're proud of him, right?
yeah. My father's stories are incredibly interesting. I don't feel sorry for myself at all.
How about you tell me one of your father's stories sometime?
You'll read it?
Of course. I want to know about all the things that you like.
Thank you. She's so warm and soft, and I fell asleep again. Then I had a dream. It was a very nice dream. I was with a girl. I don't remember what she looked like or even her voice. I think we talked about something, but I'm not sure. I just knew her name and kept calling her name. When I woke up, my feelings for her hadn't disappeared. Thinking back now, maybe I'd fallen in love for the first time in my life.
Oh, you're awake.
I feel like I've been dreaming.
What kind of dream?
I had two dreams. One was where you let me sleep on your lap.
That wasn't a dream. If you want to do that again, I'd be happy to help.
That's when I understood what happened. Wait, why are you here?
This is my room. Of course I'd be here. You've been knocked out cold for about 10 hours.
Wait, does that mean?
Yeah, it's morning now. I have breakfast prepared for us. Come on, let's eat while it's warm.
You made all this?
Of course I did. You've been asleep this whole time.
Wow.
I learned everything from you.
You can clean your room now, too.
Yeah? You're not allowed to make fun of it anymore.
Oh, you took that personally.
I mean, I remembered that you were probably taken aback quite a bit. But what was the other dream?
Dream?
You were telling me about your dream. You said you had two, and one was with the lap.
Why are you so interested?
Because you seem so happy.
It was at that moment that I realized everything that I'd been experiencing. Who the woman was in my dreams and why I dreamt it. How I feel about Miss Kyo. It's a secret,
What? Why?
because I said so.
Oh, you're so mean.
Wow, this egg is really good!
Really? Thank you. But you're totally trying to change the subject.
Not at all!
Oh, yeah. Your father showed up last night.
Huh? Why?
He said he was worried because you hadn't come home. You told him my address, huh? He was drenched in sweat from running here. Just like you told me. What a wonderful father. He carried you to the sofa.
Well, that's embarrassing. I don't have any daddy issues or anything like that.
I know. You're just very loyal.
Thank you for this meal. It was delicious.
Not at all. Sorry I couldn't prepare something fancier. Can I have my license now?
Oh yeah, you can clean, do the laundry, and cook perfectly. I'm a little sad, but I can give you the license now.
Are you sure you're sad about it?
Oh, sorry, I should be happy, huh? I was just a little sad that I wouldn't be with you anymore.
Don't worry about it. This means that I'm at the same level as you as far as cleaning and chores.
Yeah, you'd be right.
So, I can finally tell you,
Tell me what?
I like you.
Huh?
Phew, I could finally get it off my chest.
What do you mean?
I wanted to have you give me credit for my efforts. I was able to come this far because you were here. I grew thanks to you. So I want you to be around me still. Not for work, but I want you to be around me for a different reason.
How long has this gone on?
Huh? I thought I told you. It was love at first sight.
Wait, hang on. Let me figure out what's going on. I'm confused.
Nope, you're staying right here.
Ah!
You really like this so much that you thought you were dreaming, right? Isn't that great? Also, I actually heard what you think about me already.
Wait, when?
It's a secret.
When did I confess to her? I tried to think about it, but I couldn't remember. Then she said,
You're so honest when you go to bed. Thank you for the nice messages while you slept.
Tsukage, do this too! Right away. My name's Takato Tsukage, and I've been doing IT at this company for 4 years. Put another way, I've been a corporate drone. Great! I'm gonna head home. Have a good night. I'd love for him to do his own work more, but if he messes up, I have to fix the paperwork anyway. Well, no point in complaining. Gotta get this done. And so I put my mind on the work and nothing else. Oh, finally done. 10:30, huh? Yeah, better than other nights, I guess.
Did you finish too? Good work today.
Same to you, Akari. Akari Natsumine. She's been here for over 2 years and still learning the ropes. However, she puts in the effort of multiple people, so a lot of the other employees have fallen for her.
Since we're both done, want to go out for drinks?
You mean now? I appreciate the invitation, but it's past 10. It'd be better to go straight home. We've got work tomorrow too, so it'd be bad to be out after the last train.
Guess you're right.
Maybe another night when we finished earlier.
An earlier night, huh? It's a promise.
Yeah, sure. She invites me to drink pretty often. Probably just to be polite. So I caught the next train and went straight home.
Welcome home, bro. You're early tonight.
Yeah, earlier than usual anyway. No one would typically call 11 o'clock early.
Your company works you to the bone. You should probably quit.
Easier said than done. Who's going to make money if I quit?
Spoken like a true drone. Maybe you haven't thought about it, but there are people other than you, you know. It's your life, so you need to put yourself first.
I guess you got a point.
Right? So start looking for other work. How about being an IT freelancer, or even starting your own business if you do well enough?
Nah, pretty sure that won't work.
And how do you know that? You won't know unless you try.
You're right. Thanks, Kana.
Get me a cup of pudding if you want to thank me.
What are you, a kid? You were a huge help though, so I'll get you one the next time I'm at the convenience store.
Now that's what I want to hear. It's gonna be tough right after you quit, but once things settle down, you might even be able to go on dates.
With who? I don't have a girlfriend.
You don't have to hide her from me.
I have no idea who you're talking about. I've never had a girlfriend since I started working.
You're kidding me.
I get lying about being in a relationship to impress people, but who would lie about being single?
I guess, in that case, more reason for you to quit.
Where'd that come from all of a sudden?
Just thinking it'd be great if you found a girlfriend after you quit too. If you start being self-employed, you're not gonna meet anyone from work.
Not like there are many women at work to begin with, so I've never really considered it.
Surely you must have a cute coworker too.
Yeah, but she's probably already taken. She can be a bit pushy, but she's attractive and good people.
And she could even be single. You have to go after her.
No way. She'd tell me to know my place or that I have the wrong idea about us.
Do people really say that? At least find out if she has a boyfriend or not.
I guess it wouldn't hurt just to ask.
Good luck.
We were just talking about work, and somehow the topic changed to relationships and romance. After thinking on it for 2 weeks, I made up my mind to tell my company that I'm quitting. You can't be serious. I've put a lot of thought into this decision. You shouldn't have joined if you were only gonna quit after 4 years. That's going too far, Sato. Sir! Tsukikage, come with me for a minute. I want to hear why you're leaving. Sato, I'll be sure to have a word with you too. After explaining to my manager that Sato's been pushing too much of his work onto me and forcing me to work excessive hours of overtime, he accepted my intention to quit the company. From what I heard, Sato got really chewed out afterward.
Wait, I have something to tell you. Could we talk over lunch?
Sure. The two of us went to a soba noodle shop for lunch.
Are you really leaving?
Yeah, I had to tie up some loose ends though, so I'll still be here for 2 more months.
Why didn't you tell me you were planning to quit?
Sorry, it's a hard topic to bring up. I really was planning on saying something sooner. My conversation with Kana made me self-conscious about talking to Akari though, so I couldn't do it.
I get it, but I just wish you could have told me.
Sorry!
So, what are you going to do now?
I'll probably work freelance for now. If that goes well, I might start my own business.
I see. I'm gonna quit too, so start planning your business.
Wait, why are you quitting?
I'll have no idea how you're doing if you're working alone. It'd be better if I was working with you.
I get you worrying about me, but you've only been at the company for 2 years. It'd be really bad on your resume if you quit now. Took a lot of effort, but I managed to keep Akari from quitting during that lunch break.
You don't want to work with me?
That's not it. It's just that there's no telling what might happen, so I don't want you caught up in my issues.
I get it, but still.
But it does make me happy to hear that you want to work with me, though. Thank you, Akari.
I think I really want to quit.
Seriously? Back to this again? I spent the next 2 months leading up to my leaving trying to keep Akari from quitting.
Today was your last day at the company, right? Well done.
Thanks, Kana.
How did that talk with your coworker go?
Actually, I never got around to asking if she had a boyfriend or not.
Huh? Then what have you been doing this whole time, you spineless idiot?
There's actually a reason for this!
I get it now. You couldn't bring it up because you choosing to quit made her want to quit too.
Yep, that's how it is.
Really, it's because you're awkward and a coward.
Ouch! That's my little sister for you.
She even offered to work together with you? Why'd you refuse?
We don't make that much money even with all the overtime. Considering that she's only been with the company for 2 years, it's better for her to stay because how it might look to other companies if she quit now.
At least you're looking out for her, I guess. Then I guess you better get big if you don't want to worry about hiring her.
I mean, I guess.
That settles it. Good luck, bro.
So soon?
Why not? If you're going to work from home, then I can help you out on my off days.
In the 2 months after I started working as a freelance engineer, I've gotten steady work. The doorbell? Do we have a delivery?
Takuto, I'm still cooking. Can you get the door?
I got it. Akari!
Long time no see. I quit the company too, so let's get to business.
Slow down. What's going on here? First off, how do you even know where I live?
Details.
Important ones at that!
Back to the topic at hand. Can I work with you? From what I've heard, your plans have been going smoothly, right?
That's true, but I haven't told anyone besides my family about this.
Guess that makes me family then.
Which makes this even more suspicious, actually. Did you really quit?
I did, so it'll be pretty hard on me if you turn me away now.
You really don't listen to others well, do you?
I promise, I'll work really hard. I'm nowhere as good as you are at engineering, but I bet I'm better at handling the paperwork.
Sure, that's probably true.
So let me handle the legal side of your business.
But you might end up doing the work of multiple people!
Takuto, why are you still talking at the door? Wait, I don't think this girl and I have met.
Hey, Mom. She's from my old company.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Akari Natsumine.
What good manners. I'm Satuko Tsukikage. Takuto's mother.
Hold on, Mom. I think you have the wrong idea here.
How so? If a girl from your old company is visiting, surely you two must be dating. Or maybe you're already engaged?
We aren't even dating, let alone engaged.
It's okay, you don't have to hide it.
Hide what? We aren't going out, right?
Not yet, anyway.
You sound so sure about this.
Who knows what the future holds, right? We could very well become a thing.
You two get along so well. Are you sure you're not going out?
I got along with her the best back at the company, but no, we're not going out.
That's too bad. Then what is she doing here?
Well, can I actually talk to you for a minute about that?
Mom and Akari whispered back and forth for a bit.
I see. I hope things go well.
Thank you so much.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but I guess something is happening. After that, Akari started helping me out with my business. I didn't think things would go well at first, but
Can you check this?
sure thing.
Are you okay? You look deep in thought.
It's nothing. I'm just a little surprised, that's all. As she mentioned before, Akari is better than I am in handling the paperwork and other things I'm not used to doing. I could not have handled it all on my own, so thanks to her, things are going even more efficiently. It's already noon, huh? Time for a break. You want to go somewhere for lunch?
Actually, I made lunch today. I hope you like it.
You made some for me too?
Yes, have some.
Wow, it looks delicious! And all of my favorite food too!
Oh, really? I'm happy to hear that.
Wow, what a coincidence! I didn't think anyone else besides my family added molokia in their fried eggs.
I didn't know that. It came up when I was looking at recipes.
I see. It's really good!
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad I asked about his favorite foods.
Did you say something?
It's nothing, really.
If you say so. Anyway, I had no idea you were so good at cooking. And at all of my favorite things, too!
I'm happy that all of my practices paid off.
It almost feels like we're dating or something. No, don't read too deeply into it. If I said something like that, she'd totally say that wasn't why she made this, or that I shouldn't jump to such conclusions.
Shall I make lunch every day?
You don't have to go that far. She'd hate it if I asked her to go too far.
Do you actually not like it?
No, of course not.
Since we're here, may I ask you something?
What is it?
Are you not interested in me at all? After I've worked so hard to make you fall for me.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do you mean? You turned me down when I first offered to work with you.
That's because I wasn't sure if I could handle running my own business. Wait, do you like me or something?
Of course I do. Who'd make lunch for someone they didn't like? Who'd even start a business with someone they didn't like?
Now that you mention it, it was that obvious, huh? What do you even see in me, though?
Did you forget what happened during my training? Didn't you always come to my rescue when the managers were teasing me? And didn't you always praise me when I worked hard?
Well, yeah, that's because I'm your senior.
It's more than that. I've been in love with you all this time because of your kindness.
So those times you riled me up, was that to hide your feelings for me?
Of course it was.
So that's what it was. I thought you hated me. I've fallen for you too, because you work so hard. I'll work harder to better understand how you feel. So, will you go out with me?
Let's do our best together, as a couple.
You've got it, Akari. And let's be more upfront with our feelings to each other too.
Takuto. Yes, let's do that too.
We cleared up our respective misunderstandings and worked hard both in our work and in love. Days later...
Oh, you're finally dating now.
And it was all thanks to your help.
Huh? Mom's help?
That's right. She told me she wanted to start dating you when she first came over, so I've been giving her all kinds of advice. Like about your favorite foods, for instance.
So that's what all that whispering was about.
I haven't talked to her much about you, but there was one other person who helped me.
Someone besides Mom? You don't mean...
It was me, of course. Kana, thanks for all your help.
Nice to see you two are official now.
You two know each other?
Yeah, we were friends in college.
So when she came over out of the blue that day...
I told her our address, obviously, and I told her you were doing well with work.
So that's what happened. You should have told me that you knew each other.
You think? I was worried you'd hesitate if you knew you'd be going out with a friend of mine. That's why I kept quiet when I realized a year ago that you and Akari worked at the same company.
I see.
Took you too long enough to start going out, though. Akari even told me she liked you right after she got hired.
That's how close you two are?
Yes. I told Kana that I had a crush on someone with the same last name as her, but I didn't think you two would be related.
It's all coming together now.
That conversation was so long ago. I was sure you two had already started going out. I pushed you to quit so you two could have more time together. Akari can be very forward, but she actually lacks as much self-confidence as you do, Takuto.
If I asked you out and you turned me down, I don't think I would have had it in me to try again.
Oh, she really loves you.
Yeah, 100 times more than I expected her to.
Takuto, don't say such embarrassing things in front of your family.
But there's gonna be more times like this from now on. Although, if you're gonna ask them about me, then I get to ask Kana about you.
I like this. I'll tell you everything she likes.
Stop! Don't embarrass me like that.
Hojo, can you be my boyfriend?
The one who sings such unbelievable things is the most popular girl in our company, Mina Shinomiya. I'm Ryoya Hojo. She's 2 years my senior in the company, and I never thought I'd hear something like this from her. I've been wondering what this is about since you told me to come to the roof. Are you sure you want me for a boyfriend?
Don't get the wrong idea. I just want you to act like my boyfriend. We're not actually going to be dating.
Huh? So you mean you want a fake boyfriend?
I'm already 27, and my mother keeps telling me to get married already. I ended up telling her I have a boyfriend because I got tired of her nagging.
Let me guess. She told you to bring your boyfriend home.
Good guess. She said she'd make me go on a blind date or something if I was lying. So now I kinda have no choice.
Shinomiya going on a blind date. She's a senior that I respect very much. She has her cold and scary moments, but she's a kind mentor to me since I first entered the company. She's so beautiful too. Frankly speaking, I do have a bit of a crush on her. Having a fake relationship with her when I actually like her would suck, but seeing her go on a blind date would be worse. I understand. I'll play the role of your boyfriend.
Really?
You're always helping me out. It's no problem at all.
Right, I owe you one. Let's exchange cell phone numbers then. We have the numbers of each other's work phones, but we can't exactly talk about personal stuff on there.
Seriously? I didn't think I'd get her personal contact out of this. It's worth it just for this.
Now, let's discuss what we'll call each other. Call me Mina.
Huh? But that's so informal.
That's the point.
I can't address a senior like that.
We're a couple before anything else, right? It also shows that we're on an equal footing in our relationship, so just do it.
Couples who just call each other by their names aren't that rare, you know. Proposal rejected. You're seriously doing this? That disdainful expression on her face. She's not giving an inch. I've been dating around for about 3 years, so I kind of know what to do.
Just make it sound natural.
I get it. But I'll only do it in front of your mother.
It wouldn't be good for you to drop the ball at the last minute. You should get used to doing it every day.
You mean call you Mina at work, too?
That would be ideal.
Is she for real right now? Shinomiya has many fans at our company, and they include both males and females. If they ever find out about this, I dread to think of the looks I'd get from them. I wasn't willing to take such a risk just for a fake relationship. The thing is, it'd be troublesome if people at the company found out. I think it'd be better for us to keep it under wraps.
You're saying I'm troublesome?
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm talking about how our colleagues might suspect and tease us for it.
It'd be more believable if we act like a couple around the coworkers anyway.
That might be true, but it's not like your mother's gonna come all the way to our company. Fine. I'll use your first name in front of our colleagues too.
Right, we're in agreement then.
That surprised me. I never thought she could be so childish. But I ended up going along with everything she said. Is this really okay? As taken aback as I was with Mina's attitude and her puffy cheeks, I was more worried about what would be happening at the company from now on. How do I handle this so I don't become public enemy number 1?
Oh, yeah, one more thing.
What is it this time?
Don't get so defensive. I won't ask for anything unreasonable.
Considering she already did, I can't take her at her word. I wonder what she'll come up with now.
Let's go on a date this weekend.
A date?
You're too loud!
Sorry.
It's not what you think. This is just, for us to bond and get closer so that we don't give anything away later on. It's not like I actually want to go on a date with you.
She's putting so much into this. So should we go to an amusement park or something?
I guess I have to. I'll give you the pleasure of my company since you invited me.
Oh, if you want to go anywhere else, that's fine too.
Let's just go to the amusement park.
Okay. She really wants to go, huh? I'll see you on the weekend then. Despite my confusion over her answer, we made it our date. Needless to say, we caused quite a stir in our company. And so, on the day of the date, I came too early. It's my first date ever, and with my secret crush on top of that, I couldn't sleep at all last night. I have an hour till we're supposed to meet. What should I do while I wait?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Mina? Even though I'm almost an hour early, Mina suddenly appeared, even though I was sure that she'd only show up 5 minutes before at the earliest.
What?
Oh, you're really pretty.
Huh? Pretty? Where did that come from?
Sorry, I just said what I was thinking.
What were you thinking? Don't say strange things like that.
Damn it, it's only morning and she's already angry. The first date in my entire life, and I made a mistake in the very beginning. This is probably why I could never get a girlfriend.
Jeez, what is he saying in front of everyone? Pretty, huh?
After that, we got to the amusement park.
It's bigger than I thought.
Don't tell me you've never been to an amusement park before.
Well, my parents were too busy. They never had time to bring me.
I see. Then let's go all out today.
Ryoya. Yeah, let's. For now, what about 10 rounds on the roller coaster?
Huh?
Just kidding.
Kidding? The ever serious and aloof Mina made a joke? I've never seen this side of her at the company. Could it be that she's actually having the time of her life right now? It's just, you look like you're having fun.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Don't you think you're too comfortable around me right now? Are you really Ryoya?
What a thing to ask.
The Ryoya that I know would just get all flustered. Could you be an impersonator?
It'd be really scary if someone really had the technological means to impersonate me to this extent. Simply finding out that Mina has such a childish side to her is enough to put me more at ease. More importantly, you wanted to ride the roller coaster?
Oh, that was a joke. We can find something else.
Are you scared?
What are you? You're wrong. I'm not scared at all.
She's terrified.
Fine, let's ride it.
I mean, you don't have to force yourself.
I'm not. This is nothing to me after all.
Even though she said that. When the roller coaster was going down, she screamed louder than all the children on the ride. Yep, definitely scared. Are you okay?
I'm not okay. That ride isn't made for humans.
I guess she found that really scary.
Even though this is a fake relationship, you don't have to put on a front.
We'll both have an easier time if you act the way you normally would.
Oh, what's with that? Out of the blue.
I mean, I just thought I'd tell you straight up so you don't tire yourself out pretending to be someone you're not.
You're talking like I'm being fake all the time.
I didn't go that far.
It's just, I know that you have it in your head that I'm a junior, but it's fine if you treat me just like anyone else. Then let's head to the Ferris wheel.
Okay. It seems like she wants to ride the Ferris wheel next. Can I take this as her being more honest about her feelings? But when we got on the Ferris wheel, she's sitting beside me? For some reason, instead of sitting opposite me, she sat right next to me.
Couples sit next to each other, right?
But aren't we too close right now? Our shoulders are touching.
This much should be fine, right? You're the one that told me to be more honest.
More honest? You mean you want to sit closer to me?
Don't say it out loud like that, idiot.
Sorry. Huh? Does this mean she really likes me? What on earth is going on in her head? Even though I wanted to ask, I couldn't, because it felt like she'd get angry if I did. Lost in my own head with all these conflicting emotions, I had no idea what to do. And then...
The thing is, it's true that I lied to my mother about having a boyfriend, and she really did tell me to bring him home, but if I had to ask someone to be my boyfriend, it could only be you.
You mean...
Yeah, I like you, Ryoya. I like how you're so sincere and how you give it your all at everything you do. And although you're normally laid back, you helped me out of sticky situations lots of times. That's why I fell for you.
I like you too! Let's date! To be honest, Mina's confession came completely out of left field, but I'm not stupid enough to let this chance pass me by! Are you really sure about going out with me?
I've had a crush on you for the longest time. You're cool, good at your job, and you showed me the ropes of the job so kindly too. It'd be strange if I didn't catch feelings. Hearing you say it straight out like that, I'm shy.
You started it.
Praising someone and being praised are two different things. And I mean, I've been holding it in for a while, but it's more awkward if you speak formally to me when we've already been calling each other by our first names. We're dating for real now, so let's just be casual about it.
Are you sure?
It won't matter to people in the company if they know we're dating. Actually, wouldn't it be weirder if we kept up the formal speech? They might have doubts that we're really dating.
I see. Then let's continue talking to each other the way we are now.
I'd love that.
To think I'd see the day when my esteemed senior Shinomiya told me to speak casually to her. Life truly is unpredictable. When we alighted the Ferris wheel, we got right back into line for it because Mina said she wanted to ride it again. After another 10 rounds on the Ferris wheel, she finally seemed satisfied, and we went to ride something else. A week later, I'm nervous. It was time for me to meet Mina's mother. For this reason, I was standing in front of Mina's house right now.
Don't worry, I'm nervous too.
That doesn't help. I mean, she's nervous about meeting her own mother?
She's normally really nice, but she could sometimes be super unreasonable.
She is Mina's mother after all. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess. That thought stemmed from the fact that Mina could be surprisingly unreasonable at times too. I'm Mina's boyfriend, Ryoya Hojo. It's nice to meet you.
Well now, I was surprised enough to hear that Mina has a boyfriend now. But I never thought he'd actually be such a well-mannered young man. Are you perhaps being paid to do this? Hold on, Mom! What exactly do you take me for? But that's just something you would do, isn't it? Even if you didn't go as far as hiring someone, I think you'd probably do this, like getting a junior at your company to act as your fake boyfriend.
She's spot on. A mother knows her daughter best.
I wouldn't do that. What's with that reaction? Are you two really dating?
To Mina, no matter what the situation is now, She must be upset that her plan was seen through so easily. But it'd be bad for me if her mother gets the wrong idea. I'll have to tread carefully.
What? Am I being interrogated right now?
Mina, your obvious agitation is pretty suspicious on its own. We're actually going out, for real. So she could just square her shoulders and say it. Why is she getting all flustered? The more flustered she gets, the more her mother will suspect us.
This is fishy. We're a couple no matter how you look at it. What's so suspicious about us exactly? It's even harder to believe when you're getting so worked up. I'm telling you, you're wrong! Well, if you're really dating, why don't you show me a kiss? Oh, why do we have to kiss in front of you? What normal person would agree to that? Really? You mean you don't want to kiss Ryoya? That's not it! I think it's embarrassing to kiss in front of others! What if you're alone? That's... yeah. I'm convinced. You two seem like a real couple. Huh? Really? If you want to kiss in front of me, I don't mind at all. I didn't say that! I guess it's fine if you get it.
The teasing is probably gonna get even worse from now on. Just like that, Mina stormed off, ending the conversation.
Seriously, she's always like this.
Seems like just another day for them.
Ryoya,
Yes?
that girl is stubborn and likes to act like an adult, but she actually has a somewhat childlike personality, which can be quite hard to deal with. But she's not a bad person, so can I trust you to take care of her from now on?
Oh, of course. It'd be my pleasure. Also, I think she's a wonderful person. As I expected of Mina's mother, she looks to be really kind and considerate. Just from that short exchange, I understand how much she treasures her daughter. We started living together after dating each other for a year. There'll definitely be more obstacles to come in the future. But as long as I'm with her, I feel like I can overcome anything. That's why, in order to make her happy, I'm continuing to do my best both at work and at home.